confused as if the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today is a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. 3 quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak. See,
they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And it's fielded at the 34. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Jets will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The numbers for Dillon a week ago. 14 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Dillon
now on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Jets at 7-5 now in the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jets, first down.
Flacco. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So from the 22, here's second and 2. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Jets, first down. First and goal.
They go pass again with Flacco. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Passing play, Flacco. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this, we're going to stuff it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
To throw, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10.
Bears, first down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38.
Here's Williams. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
What is up?
They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Less than a yard.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jets offense and receiver Garrett Wilson ready to get going again. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense.
They come in the top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the...
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now a give, right side, Swift.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Jets' 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away.
He'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And there's Trimble, the tight end.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Flacco. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Flacco. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go play action here with Williams. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets it up past the 35.
They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. You're the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here's Flacco. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's McLaughlin.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To pass, Flacco. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Flacco looks to throw.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Flacco.
They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Flacco. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's one where you normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Once more, it's Flacco. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Flacco. Touchdown! Arian Smith, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are able to move back in front.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A beautiful fake.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offensive coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Throwing again here, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there?
DeAndre Swift, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. A good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 9 yards.
Flacco will take to the air again. Going to look deep for Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Passing play, Flacco. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And the Jets, first down.
Flacco. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's Flacco. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Back to Dillon on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They run once more with Dillon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco
throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Now, swing pass for Dillon.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Flacco. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now Williams.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Flacco and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
Operating off play action. Flacco.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams,
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
and the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The New York set to take the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Here's Flacco. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Flacco.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Flacco. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Flacco keeps it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
2 yards on the play. And the Jets first down.
Flacco will use the arm this time. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
Here's Flacco. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. To pass, Flacco. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Jets.
This is Dillon on the counter.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 9-yard line.
Now Flacco. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if
they've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
For a Bears first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To throw, it's Williams. Works in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Luther Burden.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Jets first down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Here comes second down at 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now Flacco.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense are saying go right ahead with those.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Williams.
And that'll be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's 3rd down at 5. They'll run the draw here with Swift. Powering his way forward. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Flacco. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Intended for Garrett Wilson. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Flacco. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Flacco to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Jets won the toss. They'll get the first shot at finding a winner as we are back underway here in overtime. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have fought hard to reach this point. They got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
First OT toss coming for Joe Flacco. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. A carry from McLaughlin. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Flacco looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now ball incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play.
To throw, Williams.
At the 37-yard line.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in.